Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well and happy Friday. Today's video is going to be a speed build and a bit of a challenge. So for this video, I am only going to be using the items that came from the Get Together pack and base game for this build. And what we are going to be building is a bar. I built this because I wanted to replace the original build, the old quarter inn. That's a lot we're building on. I wanted to replace that building. I just didn't like how it looks. It's a bit too EA, so I wanted to give my Sims something that was a little bit cuter, in my opinion, and nicer to look at. So I did draw a little bit of inspiration from the original build. This is a 3-story build, but only the first 2 floors are going to be functional. The last one is honestly just for decoration. I did use a reference picture, which I will show you in a little bit when we're doing like the exterior painting. I'll just pop it on the screen really quick. So if you are curious to see like why I'm doing it a certain way, you can see it. So just we're finishing up the roofing, and then when we're doing the exterior painting, I will show you my reference picture. But yeah, okay, here we are. So I will put it up here. And so now you see what I'm trying to do. Sorry, I have no idea how to voice this. Anyways, so I'm gonna do one side of the exterior painting. I wanted to do this little pattern because yeah, I showed you the reference picture. Post-production me put the reference picture in. So yeah, I'm gonna show you doing one side of the exterior painting, and then I'll show you the finished product. And here is the finished product. Ooh, so nice. So now we are going to do our windows. So for the windows, I debated if I wanted to do white like the picture or just do the black ones. And I ended up going with the black ones. Just the white, it looked weird on the interior of the build, because I did a lot of dark wood trim and stuff, so that's why I went with the black. So now we're going to be putting on our doors, and I'm using this base game one to create like a little like covered stoop, I believe it's called, and then we're using this Get Together stained glass one for the actual like door. For the outside, I did this stone just like the original old quarter build has. And then I am going to be creating these little garden beds. I didn't want to have too much. I kind of wanted to keep that vibe of the original one. And then I'm also going to be adding a little garden bed for a tree. This is where I decided the build was a bit too high. I didn't want to have to add steps, so I lowered that down. And then I put that same brick on the little stoop. After I put in our garden bed fencing, I'm just gonna fill it in really quick. I'm not showing you all of it. I'm trying out new editing to kind of keep things a little more short and sweet. And because I think that me showing you everything is a little bit redundant. So if you ever want to give me like nice critique, I really appreciate it. I thought about doing like a little like poll or something on my channel page, because I just genuinely would love some criticism on my videos and stuff so that I can try and improve and make my videos better. So if you care to leave me a critique in the comments, I would very much welcome it. So for the exterior, we are using the Get Together umbrellas and stuff because they have a red umbrella in our reference picture. And I did some on either side because there's 2 entrances, and I decided to put this Get Together clock on the exterior just because that spot looked empty, and I thought a lot of old buildings and stuff have like a big clock on it, and I thought it looked nice. So that is the exterior for now. At the end of the video, we are going to come back because I forgot some stuff, but now we're going to move into the interior. So I'm going to be using these columns and some spandrels to block off our entryway. Here's that. And then these stairs are going to change. I ended up using a base game wood, and this didn't quite match as much as you can get them to match anyways. So I'm going to change that in a bit. For the upstairs, I'm doing an opening in the entryway. So on either side where the stairs are is going to be where your Sims can go up and sit down. And there's also going to be some games up there as well. So we're using this base game wood, as I said, and this third floor, it's just going to stay empty. If you wanted to, you could put something up there, but there was no good spot for me to put like a stairway. I would have had to use a ladder, and it just didn't look cute. For the walls, we are going to be using this brocade wallpaper. I went for this yellow color and just to help brighten it up a little bit. I originally put like a gray, but I'm not a fan of a lot of like gray and white in a build, unless of course you're doing like a modern build, but I'm wanting this to be kind of like it's an old pub. So I wanted to keep it nice and cozy in here. These two little rooms you see are going to be bathrooms. We're going to do those in a minute, but right now we're going to focus on the bar area. And I'm going to be using the bar that came with the get together pack as well as the stool. And this game TV, I'm going to put 2 more TVs upstairs later. And the bathrooms are really simple, so I'm just going to show you really quick. I put in this stereo and garbage can to make sure that our build is actually usable as a bar. And I gave them those little clothes hangers just so that if someone comes in and they have a winter coat on, they can take it off. And now we're in the other seating area downstairs. I decorated with these pictures and that base game item, and then I decided we need to have a couple plants. So I put those in, and now we can put in our tables. I decided to go with this one because the wood swatches, they matched each other a little bit better. So I'm putting 3 spots here, and then I believe like 4 more over on this side. I didn't want to put too many tables here because then it would have been too cluttered. And then I'm using the get together lamp, and I'm using this base game socket light to help brighten it up a little bit more. It's a nice trick if you're wanting to use a certain light, but it doesn't have enough light, if that makes sense. Anyways, we are moving on upstairs. I'm using that same rug on the upstairs and then giving them some tables. I am forgetting a table. I added post-production. So yeah, once again, I tend to forget stuff when I'm building things. So if you ever go and download this on the gallery and there's suddenly like a bunch of different stuff, it's because I forgot it and I tried to fix it. So it's, it's always a nice surprise. Anyways, I gave them a little dart table over on this side, and then I gave them a little foosball table on the other side. I put a table there, but honestly, I would not recommend some Sims sitting there if you're going to be playing darts, but maybe that's the table for the people that are playing darts. So yeah, anyways, I put on a bunch of different other decor, and then I put in these lanterns on each of the tables just to help light it up, and I also included them on the exterior tables as well. So now we are going to be finishing up the build. I am putting on some curtains on all of the windows. And then we are going to be putting out the finishing touches, on the exterior of our build, which is the sign and these flags. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I have some lovely little screenshots to show you, but I will see you on Monday with my new video. Take care, and I will see you next time.